I lost a lot of money on Bob Barker.
Oh, yeah. John's like a boy, too.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, and then there was yesterday. I mentioned that I'd seen a picture of Gene Hackman online over the weekend, and he looked really, really frail. And I said, Chaz, I probably should change my guess. I'm so mad.
And that's when you saw Ice Cake go.
All right, I got to go.
Okay, love you. Bye.
All right, love you. Bye. Are there any teams that UConn should fear? I mean, they get the game Saturday, and then, they're going to go into the final. Anyone in that mix that they should fear? Joe Zone Channel 3 up next. And also a guy whose face was all over the TV during the UConn game. Also on the phone next.
Channel 3, Bill and Associates, public insurance adjusters. First alert weather, mostly cloudy. Maybe an isolated shower. Low to mid-50s. 40 now in Bethany.
95 southbound, we have some volume building stop and go slowly through Fairfield County. Exit 24 Black Rock Turnpike taking you all the way down through Norwalk, where it's a especially heavy exit 16 through exit 13 there. And the Merritt Parkway southbound, we have some heavy stop and go volume as well in Trumbull starting at exit 47, taking it down to exit 44 there as well. This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. Play social games online for free. Head to ChumbaCasino.com now to join the Chumba fun and experience the thrill of the Chumba life. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions 18+. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
Okay, UConn wins, Bobcats lose, and UConn's off to the Final Four. Channel 3's Joe Zone on the phone in Portland.
Oh.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. It is morning.
It is.
We didn't realize we'd be talking to you at 4 in the morning. Sorry.
4:05 it says on my clock.
4:05. Okay.
Oh,
That's good
I have
then.
7:02 here.
Yeah, I got you.
Someone's clock is wrong.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
What'd you think about the UConn men?
Well, it was incredible to watch because I watched from here in Portland. I was watching them at the same time as I was watching the other semifinal game out here that the game that the winner would have to play the winner of. And I kept looking up and I just kept watching the score build. I'd look up again, the score was building, and it never seen anything like it. I know everybody said that, but I've never seen anything like it. Incredible.
I have to say, Dave Portnoy bet $600,000 that UConn would win the final 5 games and go all the way. And there were a couple of times where, Illinois just came back and it was close. It was within 2 points and it was tied. I'm like, this is a game. And if I had $600,000 on the line, I'd be nervous.
I have the window partially open, ready to jump.
Well, I have a feeling if you get $600,000 to bet on a game, you're not, you ain't jumping.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're probably not that worried.
You get another $600,000 somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's second half, and they did this last time. It was kind of a game, and then UConn comes out in the second half, and they just torched the team. Torch them.
It's actually kind of in reverse of what's been happening with the UConn women. The UConn women, they've been building big leads, and then they lose that lead in the fourth quarter. They only got 6 players that are playing, and they press, they run hard, they're fast, they're quick, they use up a lot of energy, and then they get to the fourth quarter, and a lot of them are out of energy. They're all playing 40 minutes a game, so their whole thing is exactly opposite of what you see with the men. They're trying to build big leads, but then they're just trying to hold in, and they've managed to do that in the last 2 games, and particularly here the other night on Saturday night. And tonight, they're going to play the number 1 seed in the bracket, USC, for the right to go to Cleveland.
How do you think they'll do?
Well, I've learned by now never to discount any Gino Auriemma coached team.
That's right.
And they seem to be on a mission. And yesterday here in this bracket, the 3 seed beat the 1 seed. UConn tonight is the 3 seed. USC is the 1 seed. They have a phenomenal freshman who's an All-American, who's big and fast. She's definitely going to cause some problems. But I would, I'm between a rock and a hard place here. If the women lose, I go to Phoenix to cover the men. If they win, I go to Cleveland.
You win either way.
Yeah, which way you want to go?
Well, I know one thing. It's going to be 80 degrees in Phoenix Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I don't think it's going to be 80 degrees in Cleveland.
Yeah, no.
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
All right, so UConn men going to play Alabama?
Yes. Well,
Right.
why at this stage? Why would you not be picking them to win the whole thing?
Right.
I mean, everybody wants to see. I say everybody. Most of the country wants to see UConn and Purdue. Purdue's got their 7'3" center, Zach Edey. He's been leading them in. UConn's got their guy, their 7'2" center, Donovan Clingan, and that's the showdown that everybody wants to see. Both are in the semifinals, and they're on opposite sides of the bracket, and could be a head-to-head showdown next Monday night.
The Clash of the Titans, 2 giants going at it.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's real. The two big men in college basketball leading their teams to the championship. It would be an incredible thing to watch.
And then the Bobcats lost.
Yeah, and I actually got back from working here yesterday with some of the stuff that we had to do here, and I watched that game here. Heartbreaking loss.
Overtime.
Holthaler makes a great play. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, there's nothing more exciting in sports than playoff overtime hockey.
Right.
It's just because every single second it's season over. It was incredible to watch.
Yeah. Joe Zone, thank you so much for waking up so early in Portland,
Yeah, no, go back to bed.
covering UConn women, and thanks for coming on.
All right, and we'll talk maybe next Monday. Who knows?
I
From where?
hope so.
I hope so. Yes.
All right, thank you, Joe.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
I know, AJ, you didn't watch the UConn game Saturday night,
No.
but all over the television screen was this guy's face. Hello. Good morning, Attorney General Tong.
Good morning, Chaz. How come AJ didn't watch?
Were you playing?
You would think.
Actually, people said when they saw me on the TV, they thought that Hurley was going to put me in, and given the way it was going, maybe I could have gone in.
You were
because
ready.
we up
You were ready.
pretty-
You were in street
we were up
shoes.
pretty big.
It's funny because at the end, I felt bad for the Illinois team, but, when there's 3 or 4 minutes left and they're just taking all their best players, UConn's taking all their best players out, and Hurley's putting his son in.
Right.
I thought, I said to myself, I think the Attorney General's next.
Oh, he's definitely in. Yep.
Right. Here comes William and Chaz in for starters.
Yeah, I'll sell hot
They
dogs.
were chanting. We were all chanting, "We want Hurley," and so that's why I think finally Andrew went in.
Oh,
Is that right?
okay.
Yeah, they were chanting. They were calling for Andrew, and I was sitting right behind Hurley's dad, the legendary high school coach, and so it was cool to watch that family dynamic unfold.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Family affair.
He had a good play, too. But how did you get those seats? Those were pretty good seats.
I was with the governor.
Oh.
I was with the governor.
I'm
So
guessing
I
they-
got invited by Ned to join him, and it's obviously really important that the governor support UConn Nation and all of our sports teams and the university. So I got a chance to go with him, and I brought my son Sasha, and it was a thrill. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Exactly.
Who drove?
I drove. We made a day of it.
Nice.
Me and my son, and he's 12, so he's getting older, and I don't know how many more opportunities I'll have before he doesn't want to hang out with dad anymore. So it was really cool.
Did you ride with the governor, or you?
No,
Yeah.
we went ourselves.
Okay.
'Cause that's a long.
Right, no caravan, right?
It's a long ride.
We're stopping
We've
at
been
Burger King.
together,
Stop at
bro.
Burger King
Like
first.
once we get through past the small talk,
We're gonna pick up beer.
Hey, Ned, can you pull over at Dunkin'?
Right.
Yeah.
Sausage, egg, and cheese.
Ooh, I need an iced
Gotta
coffee.
make a pit stop.
Yeah.
Of what time? But I just keep saying this, but it's true. The first half, I just thought, wow, this is actually a game, and then the second half, UConn just came out and torched them. Did you get a chance to talk to the coach at all and ask him what he said in that locker room?
I didn't get a chance to talk to him. We said hello to him at the end, but the governor and I did get a chance to talk to Hurley Sr. about his observations, and he gave us his read about what we had to do coming out of the locker room. Which players we had to shut down and focus on. We were giving too much inside early on and what Illinois, I can't remember all the players' names on the Illinois team, but they were really killing us inside and then kicking it out, right, for jumpers and for threes. And so talked about how we had to deal with that. And obviously Danny Hurley said something to that team because it's hard to explain how on fire they were when they came out of that locker room. Going on that 30-0 run, they play so fast.
Yeah, he said the AG's here look busy.
Yeah, the Attorney General's here. Look
Do something.
busy.
Right. And it's hard to explain how fast Cam Spencer plays, but he plays so fast, and his motor, he's going 200 miles an hour all the time. And you just saw it unfold right before your eyes, 30-0 run, and that was it.
Isn't that speeding? No.
That, I was just thinking.
Well beyond speeding.
Attorney General Tong is on. He was at the UConn game Saturday with the governor. I'm wondering, did you ask the governor, were you the first one he asked, or did he work his way down the line? Like, did he ask the lieutenant governor
Right.
and his wife?
Right.
You
They're
know,
gonna cut the lawn.
No,
Yeah.
no, she was there. Annie was there.
Oh, okay.
Annie was there. So, I don't rate above family for sure, but I don't ask those questions.
That's pretty
Not your
good.
First choice.
What is that? That says he
No.
likes you
Yeah.
a lot. He likes spending time with you.
Well, all I know is so at the half, I was a little hungry, as I get, as
Yes.
you know, as the tribe knows, I like to eat.
You
right?
like to eat?
So, right. So I get up and I say, Ned, you want something? And he goes, no, maybe just, when you open your Kit Kats, I'll take some. Great.
Yeah.
So
See, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't share Kit Kats. You get your
No,
own Kit Kat.
no,
no.
you can't.
Yeah, here's your
you
own.
either want something or you don't.
Right.
My wife does this. So you want dessert? No, I'll have a bite of yours. No, you won't have a bite of mine.
Now
That's
buying your
I'm
own.
ordering.
Exactly right. Yeah, I'm gonna lick it first before I come back here.
Yeah.
Early on and Mrs. Tong is upstairs right now getting ready for work. Early on when we were dating, I went out during law school with my wife, my then new girlfriend, and we went to Burger King. And I order a meal, right, with
Yeah,
fries.
of course.
And I say, what do you want? She goes, I'll just have a sandwich. So we sit down. I'm eating my meal. She's having her sandwich, and she starts eating my fries.
Oh no.
Huh.
And I'm like, Liz, what's up? Like, why are you eating my fries?
You didn't hit with a subpoena?
I spaced out the fries. Well, she's a lawyer too. So I spaced out the fries, to last me throughout the sandwich.
Yeah.
Right, to get me from the beginning of the sandwich to the end.
Right.
And you're messing up my fry rhythm.
Yeah, the whole
As I
ratio's
thought
done.
About it.
Yeah.
It almost ended right there.
Right.
So she
So-
still eats your
so
fries,
we
right?
go-
Yeah.
She still eats my fries.
That's right.
Which is fine now because I can't eat that many fries.
Well, once you get an onion ring, you're good.
And so we go out. I get a foot-long hot dog, and I get nachos for Sasha.
Okay.
And we sit down, and my son is sitting next to the governor, and we're watching the game. And the governor starts sharing Sasha's nachos with him, which is cool. But Sasha gives me that look like, hey, what's up? Why are you eating my nachos?
Yeah. He was taking a percentage, like a cut.
That's right.
And I was like, I just kept giving him my 12-year-old that look. Just let him have the nachos.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't-
You like these
Don't give
seats?
the governor any trouble about the nachos.
Right, you're gonna mess up Dirty's gig. Knock it off.
You like this seat?
Right.
Good. Just let him eat the nachos. Did you see Larry David? They made a big thing about Larry David. They put him up on the screen or whatever, and he looked miserable. But
Yeah.
to me, that's Larry David
That's how
when
he
he's
looks.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he sitting around your area?
I didn't see him, but we have Bill Murray on our side, as you know.
I
cool.
saw that.
So, yeah, and that was cool because he's Luke Murray's dad, and Luke Murray is like the analytics and a strategic genius on the coaching staff. But I didn't see Larry David, but there's a lot of chatter about Larry David and how much trash he was talking about UConn. So people are they're pretty unhappy with Larry David. Honestly, he was not being good to Dan Hurley, and we were not good with that.
No.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Still in Cribb's enthusiasm.
So good. Now I'm glad he went home miserable.
See?
Right, exactly.
Doesn't
Even
even
more
feel that.
miserable than usual.
Right. No nachos for you.
All right. Did you have a nice Easter?
We had a beautiful Easter. I did some. Easter is a day to be a good husband, so I did. It's a big holiday in our family, and it means a lot to Liz. So I did a lot of yard work for Liz, and she made a leg of lamb, and she was great, and invited my parents and my sister over. So we had a nice dinner last night. She made me deviled eggs.
Oh,
Love deviled eggs.
love deviled eggs.
Every guy likes deviled eggs.
Love
It's
'em.
dude food.
It's dude food, but you always, halfway through the meal, you're counting. How many of those did I eat?
Right. Wait, where am I sleeping tonight?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't get a chance to ask you about AT&T and that data breach. Is that something we want to talk about later this week?
Yeah, we could talk about it later this week. Data breaches are a big deal. There's another huge data breach that I'm focused on, the Change Healthcare data breach, which has impacted medical billing for half of medical billing in this country. It's really slowed down the ability. Not that we want medical bills, and maybe it's not a bad thing if we slow down the medical billing a little bit, but it's paralyzing healthcare systems and hospitals and doctors' office, and it's crushing healthcare at the moment. So,
and all of our information's
we're in
out
the middle
there.
Of that
Yeah,
one too.
Scary.
Great.
Yeah.
All right, I'll check back in with you because I want to know. I have questions about both. So.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Attorney General Tong, thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys. Talk to you soon. Have a good day.
Soon. You too. All right, coming up in Dumbass News, don't film yourself if you're about to die.
Channel 3, Bill and Associates Public Insurance Adjusters. First alert weather, mostly cloudy, maybe an isolated shower, low to mid-50s, 40 now in Cheshire.
95 southbound, we have some volume building up through Southport and some heavy stop and go in Norwalk starting at exit 16, taking you down through exit 13. Merritt Parkway southbound as well. We have volume building throughout Fairfield, so starting at exit 46 down to 44 and continuing through Westport and Norwalk down to exit 38 there as well. This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. Introducing Chumba Casino, the thrilling online social casino that's free to play. Head on over to ChumbaCasino.com now to join in on the fun. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
So I was in another real estate bidding war over the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. And started out with like 7 and got down to 2, and I was one of the 2.
Nice.
And I went $20,000 over the number I thought was a good number for me.
Right.
Because I'd be selling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had to walk away. You have to, like Kenny Rogers said, you have to know when to
hold them, know when to fold them.
Know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
Right.
I had to walk away.
So you folded.
Yeah.
It's
not a good feeling.
Yeah.
It's been going on for a while. It's very hard to find a property now.
Yeah.
So I have to tell you, if you are even thinking about selling in the next few years, boy, is this the hottest time to cash out. That house, your house will get so many offers, will get offers beyond what any professional will tell. Like, you got to talk to Carbeauty, Jonathan Carbeauty, Carbeauty & Company Realtors. I mean, they do really dead-on market evaluations.
Right.
Because there's the statistics, but then there's the reality of what's happening.
Yeah.
Especially with New York, people are moving here like crazy, and it's the spring market now. It's a very, very good time to find out what you might get for your house.
Yeah, why not?
Why wouldn't you do it?
Exactly.
Just have that number. It's called good business to know what you can get for that.
Right.
What's that asset worth right now?
Yes.
Call the only agent I would if I were selling my home, Jonathan Carbeauty. Here is his direct cell phone number, 203-980-6886. That's 203-980-6886, or go to carbeautyrealestate.com. That's carbeautyrealestate.com. Happy Monday.
What?
First headline, don't film yourself if you're about to die. All right, comedian Manny Sierra joining us in studio. Good morning, sir.
What's going on, guys?
Stop.
All right, so this comes from all of this bridge stuff.
Okay.
Cars in the water, you're in the car,
Right. Our car.
hell breaks loose. Right. So this is they did this whole news story on it, and this is a clip of. I don't know if you have to tell somebody this, but apparently we do.
You just mentioned presence of mind. That would be one of the biggest and toughest issues for anyone. Staying calm if your car is suddenly submerged into water. What's your advice in that scenario?
Well, we live in a society now when anytime there's an emergency, what's the first thing
Peter
people do?
Griffin?
They take out their cell phone and they want to film it.
Hey,
No.
Yeah.
Want to film
I don't know
yourself.
if I trust a guy who talks like this.
Yes, hey, take his phone.
First thing they want to do is film themselves.
Now,
Yeah, we taking safety advice from Peter Griffin? That's not a...
Hey, Lois.
I got to tell you something. If you end up in a car in the water and the first thing you do is get your cell phone out, we want you to drown.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that's just nature running its course.
It's
I
called
guess.
That's
thin
right.
the herd, yes.
Yes.
The dumb ones die, yes.
And it'd actually be a pretty good video.
You would. Right.
I would get the most views.
Oh, yeah. Lots of likes.
You're going to have to keep that phone in a bowl of rice afterwards because it's going to get wet.
And yourself.
And that's put yourself in a bowl of rice.
This'll
Will
work.
that help?
This'll work.
That would be a real commitment to content making.
To your art, yes.
If you're about to die and you think, I got to get this.
Right. This will be my final moments.
Right.
My swan song.
Not break the window and get myself out of here.
Right. No. And the rest will be going, you're an idiot. Yeah. Thanks for showing us not to do. Boob.
Yeah. Or they start live streaming. Hi, I'm here in the car and I just went off the bridge. I'm in the water now and I'm live streaming. Oh, hi, Ginger7432.
Right.
Yes. Oh, no. Yes, the water is cold.
Right.
AJ Fairlane. And then I.
Get out of the water, moron. Put down the camera, ass.
New TikTok challenge, everybody. See how fast you can break out of a car that's sinking underwater.
Yes,
Let's
this-
all
While
try it.
filming yourself.
This will not be a stunt or stupid, by the way.
Oh,
No, it will not.
actually, that's a good idea.
Oh, hell no.
How strong of a swimmer are you, AJ?
None.
He can't swim.
Yeah, he's like a
He's
lead,
from Long Island.
like a lead duck.
Can't swim.
The island never sank.
American
there.
Airlines passenger berated cops, mocked their junk size, and then wet herself.
All right. We can relate.
American Airlines passenger was arrested for public intoxication after berating and hitting airline staff and mocking police officers about their salary, height, and junk size.
Wow.
Wow.
She also happened to wet herself during the ordeal.
Quite passionate.
Here's the moment Angela Nicole Killian was finally arrested.
You're under arrest for PI.
Okay, now you're under arrest.
Oh,
What did I do exactly?
You're under arrest for public intoxication.
What did I do? Stop!
All right.
Stop!
We're charging with resistance.
I have a recording! Pieces of mediocre your life. You make yourself feel good making 60 grand a year. You feel good your wife with your 5-inch.
Are you done yet?
Yeah. Stand up.
Okay, stand up.
That got him, though.
Oh, yeah.
That got him. Are you done yet?
Right. No, this is 5 inches. My taser. Taser.
He's like, what are you
taser.
talking to her now?
Right.
That got him.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't care about the 60 grand a year. He
Your
didn't care
60
about
grand.
why are you arrested. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
The 5-inch penis.
Well,
A little too close.
You done yet?
Right. Oh, look, she fell going to the patrol car 17 times. She fell down the
body cam went
stairs.
off. I don't know what happened there.
She kept hitting herself with the car door.
I handcuffed her to the bumper and forgot she was back there.
Right, she could have yelled something. She was being recorded.
Okay, AJ's going to try to break a world record.
Yes,
Which world record will he try to break?
not flubbles.
Will he survive?
Wait, what? wait, what?
Yeah, this
Survive?
This could be good.
This was not mentioned in the meeting.
All right, stunt or stupid is next. This is a good one.
That's a good one.
We got help coming in. We got bags coming in. This is going to be big, and it'll be on the brand new Chaz and AJ TV setup.
Yay!
That's next. Chaz and AJ in the morning. PLR and the Fox. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. What's he going to do this week? This week, he's attempting to break a world record. Let's play some audio of the person who holds that record now.
A Washington State girl has won the world record for wearing the most sweaters at one time, with a sweat-inducing 45 of them. Sophia Hayden pulled on each sweater individually and had to pull each one to her waist before moving on to the next one to comply with the Guinness rules. They couldn't rip either. All the sweaters were donated to charity, by the way. Oh my gosh.
Ralphie's little brother. I can't put my arms down.
In A Christmas Story, yeah.
Well, that's what you're doing now.
Look at Blueberry. She did. Yes.
You're attempting to break the world record for most sweaters worn at one time.
Saying like 46 to beat her record.
Wow, you're a mathematician.
Notice that, huh? Well,
So you have to go one more
I'm
than
going one
45.
over.
Good for
I'm
you.
going one over.
Who's a big boy?
I'm being realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do one, you break the world record.
Exactly.
Okay. We brought in a lot of help. One comedian, Manny Sierra, in studio.
Oh, yeah.
But we brought in the president of Goodwill,
The big guns.
Richard Bohr. Good
Yes.
morning.
Good morning. Great to be back.
Nice to have you back.
We met you. We called you Richie Bohr back then.
Yeah, still-
is it Richard or
it's
is
still
it still
Richie.
Richie? Okay, Richie.
Hey, Richie.
Like 20 years ago, you were mayor of West Haven.
Right. That was for 14 years.
Wow.
14 years. That
Yeah.
tremendous run. And now, is it your ex-wife who's
Yeah,
now the
my
mayor?
former spouse. I don't like to say ex, but my former spouse.
Former spouse.
Okay.
And we're really good friends, and
Cool.
I'm so happy for her, and she's going to do a great job. She'll probably be, the best mayor that West Haven ever saw, with the exception of one.
That's right. All right. So Richie brought in all of these sweaters from Goodwill.
Yes, thank you for
Ruth is a thrifter, and we're going to get into this later, but she found some gold in these bags.
Oh, yeah.
Already.
Yeah, she's already making the list.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's some of these sweaters are getting pulled out and they're being put aside.
Off to the
You are not
side.
stretching these out.
Right. Yeah, you are
Stay
not
away from the
touching
roof
these.
bin.
You are not touching these. Yeah.
Maybe we should have a website, and all 46 sweaters will sell separately and raise money for a charity or a cause.
Right.
I love it.
This has idiot DNA on it.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's go with the first sweater.
Did you go through any of these sweaters?
Did I know? They came as we were talking. And I
Right.
just saw bags coming in, and it actually smells like the inside of like one of those bins right now.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Which I know very well because I donate clothes all the time. I just
Right.
got done getting rid of 7 bags, by the way, recently.
Yeah.
So now, okay, I made my first sweater.
All right.
First sweater. Here we go. First
All right.
sweater.
Oh, Ruth's sweater.
Yeah, she's my sweater person.
Wrangler.
Okay, so this is a
Gotta go over the head.
over the head.
The waist.
Oh, it's got a tag on it too. How much is it? Yeah, let go of it. Let go of it. Thank you. Okay, here we go. All right. First sweater is a lovely V-neck.
Oh, and it's tight,
Very tight, lovely V-neck.
which is important.
I look like Sandra Day. Okay, here we go. Next. All right. This one here seems to be like my grandmother would wear one of these. It has kind of that medieval.
It does, yeah.
That stitching,
Oh.
like Barney Dio
That
would
one
wear this.
should have went
Holy
first.
time, yeah, like that.
That one should have went
The holy-
first.
this is tiny though. This is a tiny one.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. All right, so I feel
AJ,
like
I think it's important that you pace yourself. Don't just go diving into the.
right. Okay, so sweater number 2
Thin.
is now on.
All right.
Okay.
I know. Show my breasts. What's with the tiny ones? Okay, we need like non-hip hop artists to hand over these sweaters here.
What do you mean?
They're all like these midriffs. Like I picture them like from like Booty Call. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. All right. Next.
Oh, the visual of that is really nice.
Try not to hit the microphone when you're putting the sweater on, please.
I'm trying.
All right, if you're just tuning
Not
in,
much room over here.
AJ's attempting to break the
I feel
world
like I'm stuck in a
record
spider web.
for most sweaters
All right,
worn
this
at
is
once.
what?
Now,
Right?
That's 3.
can I ask you something?
Yeah, sure.
Why didn't you take your shirt off before you started?
Because I have body damage and I don't want to show it on camera.
Okay, does that count though?
What, having a shirt underneath it? Because the girl had a shirt underneath it.
Okay,
When I saw the video, she wasn't naked.
but does that shirt count?
But it's not a sweater.
No, it's not a sweater.
Oh,
It's not a sweater.
okay.
You know what I feel like Hans and Franz right now. All right, next one. Next
Gotta
one.
pump you up.
This is actually this looks like a shirt I had back in the 80s. I actually had one of these. Ugh.
If you want to call in and give AJ
Smells
words
like
of
someone's closet
encouragement,
here.
203-882-9757.
This is what, number 4?
Richie, what did you say that smell is?
Yeah, when you open up the bags, it's got a musty smell.
Right.
But
It
at work,
does.
at work, we
Just
call
call me
that the smell
musty.
of money.
The smell of money.
Yeah.
All for charity,
That's
of
what-
course.
That's right.
You walk in, you're like,
I get-
what's that musty kind of
I
smell?
got the number 5 going on right now. Number 5. Number 5. Here we go.
Wow.
AJ's posture is going to be so great after this.
Yeah. This one. This was not.
We
stretching
should have
far
put some girdle on you or something to pull you in. Put more shirts on you.
enough.
Should have got a waist trainer for sure.
You look like you're wearing a fat suit right now.
Oh, trust me. I'm not, it doesn't look that way. I am a fat suit right now.
Oh, wow.
Okay, here we go.
That one's getting tight.
Yeah, they're all getting
They're
tight.
it's starting to slow
They're all-
down.
we're gonna-
What are you on, 6?
We need to go another size here.
That was 5 right
This is
there.
number 5.
That was 5.
That's 5?
This is number 5, yes.
Nah, you're in
number
trouble.
5 so far. Number 5. Here we go.
Yeah. AJ attempting to break the
we need
world
to start going
record
to a different size here.
We're moving up.
Yeah.
for most sweaters worn.
It's good we have
these
an
are
array
what,
of
larges
sizes
now?
here.
What's that, man?
It's good we have an array of sizes for them.
Yeah.
You were giving me smalls earlier?
You gotta keep them tight so you can get more on.
This is number 6. Oh, what's that smell?
Money.
Smell of money.
No, it smells like nail polish.
Okay.
You know, the fun part is when we get these damn things off. It's getting warm in here.
You look so ridiculous right now. It's hysterical.
This is really getting warm. I feel like a worm. Next.
You're getting more and more turtley
Number
as
7.
we go.
Lucky number 7 is a black sweater. Looks like my mom owned. Okay, here we go. Black sweater time.
This is funny because you look like you gained about 50 pounds in the last 5 minutes.
How big was that Easter dinner anyway?
All right, that sweater's big.
Yes.
Yeah.
Feels good.
That was nice and easy to go on.
Save that for later.
Yeah, that one should have been later on down the line.
Okay.
Like number 38.
Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what? This looks kind of like the one I put number 3. Almost like the same one. So someone liked this blue pattern apparently. Must have been very popular in the area.
And Ruth, you checked all these? We're not stretching out any
No,
cardigans?
they're all fast fashion brands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
AJ's
That was
attempting.
8. That was number 8.
What was that, number 9?
That was number 8.
That was number 8.
Number 8. Number 8. I feel like I'm like a clothes rack right now. Number 9.
You know, if you fall, you'll be fine, though.
If right now I can take a direct hit from a truck.
You might bounce right back up.
This is like a no. What do we do? Just to avoid all open flame. This one here is like
That one's tight.
Stretch so I can get my hand in there. Yeah, this one's not gonna work.
No. Okay.
That one looks like it should have a little teddy bear hood on that one too.
That's right.
It's like fashion bug. Much better.
Okay.
Okay, this is like a carpet or some crap. This looks like a carpet I saw in an auto shop.
Yeah.
On the way in. Like AutoZone has this.
What was that, 10?
No, this is 9 because we didn't put the other one on.
Oh.
The other one didn't make it.
Oh, here we go. All right, here we go.
Holy cow.
Oh. You wouldn't happen to have any like that button, would you?
All right, so
Yeah, we do.
All right, we're going to go to a break, but just keep
Okay.
going.
Keep going.
All right, AJ's attempting to break the world record for most sweaters worn at one time. What number are you on now?
This is number 10 going on.
Number 10.
Number 10.
So you have 36 more to go.
Thanks for doing the math.
All right, you could do the weather now.
Oh. Channel 3, Building Associates, Public Insurance Adjusters, first alert weather, mostly cloudy, maybe an isolated shower, low to mid 50s. Right now, we are looking at 45 in New Haven.
95 southbound, we're slowing down in Southport at exit 19, taking you all the way through Westport, where we have some stop and go from 17 all the way through Norwalk at exit 13. Stanford is slowing down right now between exits 8 and 6 as well. Merritt Parkway southbound, we're slowing down in Fairfield at exit 46, and we're going to have some stop and go volume in Norwalk at exit 40A down through exit 38 there as well. Their support sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. With over 100 online casino-style games, Chumba Casino is your go-to destination for nonstop entertainment. Play for fun and play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void or prohibited by law. See terms and conditions 18+. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
Oh, what is happening here? What is that? What's going on over there?
I feel like the rug department.
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox.
Oh, my hair's a mess.
AJ's attempting to break a world record. You can see it happening live now on the brand new Chaz and AJ Twitch deal there.
Yeah,
Chaz and AJ TV.
Seconds. Show everybody. Hey, look at me, camera. Look at this over here. Hello. The camera's. Oh, the camera thing. There we go. See, this is me.
He looks like a roided up gingerbread man.
Manny Sierra's in studio with us. Ruth is helping AJ now put these sweaters on. He's attempting to break the world record for most sweaters worn at one time. The record is 45. Richie Boers, CEO, president of Goodwill Industries, in studio.
I've lost
trying to stretch these sweaters.
I've lost use of my arms. I can't move my arms anymore. Physically, I cannot move anymore. I'm like, just put it on me because I can't move anymore.
What number are we on?
That was 15.
14?
That was 15.
14.
15?
15.
I'm hearing 15. Is it 15?
15.
Who's been keeping track? Justin?
I've been keeping count. The Irish pattern sweater was lucky number 13, and then so this is 2 after that there.
Okay. You're on 15.
Remember Daily World when you wore the fat suit in that video?
Oh, yeah. That was you like 10 sweaters ago.
Oh. These sweaters taste terrible. You couldn't find one that tasted good? I can't move my arms.
Sweaters. You want good tasting sweaters.
That sweater's a good taste. I want ones that taste good. I'm going to fall. I know I'm going to fall.
You'll be like a turtle. You won't be able to get up.
Oh.
Yeah, your fall won't hurt, but you're not getting back up.
I won't feel a damn thing. I know that. Jesus.
These are real nice sweaters, too. You could buy these at Goodwill.
You could.
They're great.
Yeah, it used to be.
You could. They have idiot DNA on them.
This sweater says
wow.
medium.
Wow.
It feels like an extra large.
This is awesome.
All right, so that's another sweater.
Right.
Try to pull that bottom down, AJ. You can't even move your arms?
No.
Really?
This is
not even a little bit.
This is as far as I go.
Really?
I'm all bunched up.
Wow.
This is it. I can carry a tray of food right now. That's about it. I'm like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is as far as my arms go over here.
This is great.
Oh, God.
How's it feel, AJ?
It feels warm. Really, really warm. I smell like the inside of one of those bins. Look at this. Oh, my God. Well, these two do a rummage sale over here.
Trying to find one big enough to get over this ball that has become AJ.
Do you have like size triple XL? My guys moving towards us.
Are we going to roll them down the hallway after this? Like Indiana Jones.
Oh, my.
Right. He's the boulder in the Indiana Jones movies.
Breasts like Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello. Hello. I need two like potholders. Yeah, as far as my arms go. How you doing?
All right.
Hey, man,
so you just got to pull that sweater down now.
Yeah, well,
it's a little bunched up around the midsection.
I can't pull anything.
Yeah, you have 2 or 3 that are bunched up there. It might be easier if we. Yep, there you go.
There
nice. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah, my arms don't move
Maybe
anymore.
on the back too. It looks like the back's a little bunched up.
It's the broad shoulders.
Down towards the bottom.
Yeah, why not? Let's throw another log on the fire. What the hell?
I wonder what your body temperature is right now.
We should have brought a thermometer. Oh, poof.
Where is he now, Justin, with this one?
This will be number 17.
17 sweaters.
Hey, AJ, you're a third
terrible.
of the way there.
1/3 of the way.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing great.
Chaz and AJ.
Joe from Waterbury. Hey, how's this hernia doing with all this?
Yeah, how's your hernia doing?
My hernia's fine.
It's impacted now.
It's my lower back
it's like
that's
wearing
killing me right now.
It's like wearing a brace.
Yes. Right now I can take a direct
You guys
hit
are
from a
too
howitzer.
Thank you, brother. All right, AJ's attempting to break the world record for most sweaters worn at one time. 45's the record.
Yep.
So he's going for 46.
Right.
And this is sweater number
17.
18.
17 or 18?
18. Number 18.
Number 18.
Here's that, goddammit. Hang on. There's a lot of weight up here.
Yeah, that's right. The weight. How does that feel?
Done. I feel like a hammer. You know, look at the hammer. It's got the weight on top, and the rest was. I feel like a hammer.
I'm a hammer.
I'm a hammer. I can't move my arms.
Yeah.
I'm like resting. Like,
You look like a T-Rex.
Thank you.
Tiny little arms.
Oh my God.
Looks like those football pads that they train linebackers on. They got like run and push.
Oh, yeah, right now.
Imagine if we had a fire now.
You see me waddling out of here. I'll just jump in the window. I'm going to be fun. Hey, over boy.
Chaz and AJ.
So does AJ look like Randy from A Christmas Story at this point?
Yeah, that was about 8 sweaters ago.
Yes.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh yeah.
God.
He has no use of his arms.
Them on so is someone putting them on AJ? Because obviously he can't physically do it at this point, right?
Yes. He lost the ability to put the sweaters on after like 4 or 5. So Ruth and Richie Bohr has been helping him.
They're my dressers.
Yeah.
What's the temperature in the studio? I hope you lowered it a little bit.
No, we didn't. It's warm in the studio,
God.
and I have a T-shirt on, so I can only imagine what it's like. How many sweaters now? 19?
19.
19 sweaters.
The tender timer popped a while ago.
You can do it.
Come on, AJ. You can do it.
I can do it.
You can do it.
I'm down.
All right, coming up in news, UConn and the Bobcats. UConn keeps rolling. Bobcats, not so great last night. Mark Robbins, Channel 3 Sports, up next.
Channel 3, Biller & Associates, Public Insurance Adjusters, first look weather, mostly cloudy, hot as hell right now. Maybe a nice late shower. Let it be 50s. We got 40.
Your face is red.
Well, yeah, because it's hot in here.
Yeah, we didn't calculate that into the equation.
We don't do nothing. We just say, hey, let's do it. What's next? Me catching boulders next week?
If you have that,
this would be a good time to do it. Actually, with all these sweaters.
Yeah, just finish me off while we're at
it. Just gonna chest bump a boulder.
I don't want you to have a heat stroke.
I feel like I'm riding a motorcycle.
Maybe we'll turn that fan on and have
Get
it
your
blow
motor
on you.
running.
Okay. Justin?
95 southbound, we have some heavy stop-and-go volume in Westport starting at exit 17, taking you all the way through Norwalk down to 13, and some heavy stop-and-go in Stamford as well at exit 9 down to exit 6. Merritt Parkway southbound, you're going to see some company starting in Fairfield at exit 46, taking you all the way through Norwalk, especially heavy from exits 40A to 36. The support is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. Welcome to the ultimate playground for online social casino enthusiasts. Get ready to live the Chumba life and play over 100 online casino-style games for free at ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+. Chaz and AJ. Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
Lots going on. So UConn advances to the Final Four.
Yay.
The Bobcats, not so lucky. Heartbreaker last night in overtime. Bobcats lost 5-4 to Boston College. That's the sound of AJ saying, "What about me?"
No, the sound of my arm will not go down now. Now I get the Statue of Liberty post going on.
We're gonna go to Mark Robbins, Channel 3 Sports, in a second, but I just want to set this up for you. Comedian Manny Sierra in studio. AJ's attempting to break a world record for most sweaters worn at one time. 45's the record. So we're going for 46. What number are you on now?
21. And I have no use of my arms anymore.
Okay.
And this one arm is sticking straight up. I
can't get that out?
We can't get it out.
Huh.
I think the quest is...
I think we're going to have to fix that to get you... Oh, yeah.
The rebuilding process has begun.
Yeah.
We can rebuild him.
Wow. How are you feeling temperature-wise?
Oh, it's hot as F over here.
Okay.
It's hot. It's hot.
We have
It's
some
like
concerned. We have some concerned callers who want to make sure that you're doing okay. So again, throw up a sign if you can.
Does anyone know what you feel right before you pass out from heat stroke?
I know you
call us and tell us.
Yeah, give me an idea.
If
So
you're
this way
visiting
we
past
know.
the tunnel, let us know.
This one's not working.
Also
Okay.
in studio, President CEO of Goodwill Industries, Richie Borer in studio. He's kind enough to bring all these sweaters. What?
Hi.
Hey. Mark Robbins, Channel 3 Sports. How are you?
Hi, guys. How's everybody doing?
Everyone but AJ's doing
know,
very well today.
Yeah, I was having a good day until about a half hour ago.
Yeah. Just get some shears and pretend he's a big sheep. Get it off him.
Oh, right. At the end. That would be one way.
What's that?
No, these sweaters are going to get cleaned, and then they're going to Goodwill, right? Selling these.
We're all going to be a little stretched out. Some jerk was in them.
So that first half, that looked like a game Saturday night, and then the second half, it was just all UConn.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. That 30-0 run, starting with 1:47 to go after Illinois had tied the game at 23, and then UConn simply crushed the hopes, the dreams of and the soul of Illinois and all Illini fans with a performance that was legendary in a legendary building.
Yeah, I just don't know what you tell your team when UConn just sets you on fire, and you have 5 or 6 minutes left in the game, and you're down that many points.
There was a lot more than that. There was 12, 13 minutes left, and UConn had built the 30-point lead. So, and you want to be competitive, but it was a bit of a perfect storm. UConn did everything right, and Illinois did everything wrong. They were intimidated, couldn't get to the basket because of Donovan Clingan, weren't even looking at the basket at times because they knew that the big kid from Bristol was standing there. And then they started chucking up threes that just clanged off the rim. They got frustrated, and UConn just out-hustled them up the floor for bucket after bucket after bucket.
So Alabama, and then probably Purdue, correct?
Yeah, although are we back in 1983 as North Carolina State, with the late Jim Valvano, are they making this historic run? Back in those days, everybody thought they beat the Houston team Phi Slamma Jamma that everybody thought was going to roll through. It did roll through until the final game of the championship of the tournament. North Carolina State, that's the last time they were in the Final Four. The Wolfpack won it all with a miracle Lorenzo Charles stuff at the buzzer. I don't know if that's going to happen again. But, yeah, getting back to the Huskies against Alabama, this is going to be – you want to see – we might see 40 minutes of the style that we saw in that 8.5-minute run that the Huskies put on, up and down, great energy because Alabama can really score, but they don't play a lot of defense.
Were you at the game Saturday night?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was.
And then
incredible atmosphere, great
Yeah.
atmosphere. UConn stores north now. The Huskies are just New England's. They just run college basketball. Well, they run it the country, and it's like a rock band touring.
Yeah. That's the sound of AJ. What sweater are we on right now?
23, I think.
That's 22. That's
putting
22.
them
We had to
on?
take the blue one off.
Halfway there.
Wait, what's that, Justin?
We had to take that blue one off that was supposed to be number 22. So that was 22 right there.
This is 22 because the blue one came off.
22.
Damn it.
Yeah, because he lost his arm in that blue one.
Your face is starting to show concern.
Well, yeah, because it's getting hot in here. This is getting heavier, and I feel like I'm going to fall.
All right, what do you want to do?
I can't move my arms
Do you
anymore.
want to give up?
I don't know. I mean, we'll see if we get a few more on, but
Well, you're not going to break the world record.
Can you fit 24 more sweaters on?
Can you do 24 more sweaters?
24 more? That ain't happening.
Okay. All right.
No.
So you want to start taking them off?
I guess we might as well.
All right, AJ, flex out.
All right, let's take a quick vote on the phone. We'll let the tribe decide.
Okay.
All right, 203-882-9757. Does AJ go for it?
You know what they're going to
Or
do.
does he bail right now?
You know what they're going to do.
No one likes
I
a quitter,
think
AJ.
they're very concerned about you. They've been calling in.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, 203-882-9757. They've been calling in asking about the temperature and how
Right.
you're feeling and
Right.
heat stroke. And
I need a hat.
We need a spritz bottle. That's what we need to just spray them down every once in a while.
All right, Mark, you kind of predicted the Bobcats. You said it would go into overtime.
On Friday, yes, I did against Wisconsin. And of course, they played overtime last night as well. They were the last three tournament games. Last year's national title game went overtime. Yeah. I figured I thought Wisconsin and Quinnipiac was a tremendous matchup, two even teams, and I thought up 2 goals early second period. Quinnipiac had in fact 3 leads against Boston College on Sunday evening in the regional final and couldn't hold the lead. Boston College, the top overall seed in the country, with I believe 15. In hockey, they call them pros already, even because they were drafted. You get to keep their rights for 3 years. So they had 15 guys that were drafted already into the NHL, and Quinnipiac has 3. So you can
do the math.
Do the math.
Yeah.
See the difference.
And the fact that they held in, it was so close in overtime. You know. Yeah. That puck got loose, and kid came in for BC, kind of swooped in and on the second rebound and put it home. And Rand Pecknow told us on Friday when they scored the overtime winner, but that was about 9 minutes in, 8-9 minutes in. He said normally in college hockey, quite often the goals come very early, well, then you really get settled in, and it could be a 2, 3, 4 overtime situation. And last night, BC scores 3 minutes and 6 seconds into the overtime, and that was it for the season. But what a run! What a run!
For the Bobcats over the last 2 years.
Awesome team. All right, Mark.
Tremendous team.
I think I got to shift gears here. AJ's got to get out of these. It looks like he's having a seizure or something. His arms are moving.
He's trying to pick up his glasses, but he can't reach.
Is that what he's trying to do?
I can't do nothing. I can't pick up the weather. I can't do nothing. Now I need the glasses. Now we're good.
All right, Mark Robbins, Channel 3 Sports. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
All right, take care, guys. Talk to you soon.
Okay.
Stay warm.
AJ is attempting to break the world record for most sweaters worn at once. The record's 45, so he needs to go to 46. You're on 22. 22. It's 22 because you took the blue one off. 22. And we're thinking about bailing now. We're going to the phones. Emma in Wallingford.
I would normally say keep going, but I think because that interview is too long, definitely bail now.
Because of the interview?
Because it took too long and the poor guy's sweating.
Oh, so you originally called, going to say go for it?
Oh, my God, look at my hair.
Continue on, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you're a vote to bail now.
I think so.
All right. Do we know what your body temperature is? We
I have
probably
no
should
idea.
have
You got a
figured that one
thermometer?
into this.
Mouth thermometer, not rectal.
You look very red right now. What'd you say? Mouth to rectal?
That's a mouth thermometer, not rectal.
Okay.
You know one of those swipey thingies?
Alan Woolcott.
Hey, roll AJ outside. We got to finish this up. Don't listen to Emma.
Oh, have him go outside. and finish.
Now look at you, Mr.
Roll 'em out
Coffee.
there.
Yay.
It's colder outside.
I'll go outside if you want me to.
I don't think you're going to break the world record, so I don't see the point in continuing.
Okay.
What do you want to do? Why don't you make a big boy decision?
I say I can't move. I cannot move. Something happens right now, I'm dead. I can't move.
Chaz and AJ.
I move this one hand.
Yeah, hello?
Hey, you're on.
Hey, have him start wearing them his pants.
Oh, wait.
Pull them up.
What is the record?
Just says
it was.
It's
just
most
says he has to
worn.
wear
It's
'em.
not most worn.
No, it has to go. It has to go over
Yeah.
the head. It has to go down to the waist. They have to be worn like sweaters traditionally.
Okay.
Okay.
And he said put them on like pants.
Yeah. Oh, we could have definitely broke the record.
I mean that'd still be fun to watch. I mean I'm all for that for the sake of the segment.
I'm itching. I can't reach
I
it.
think we should have him put on one sweater as pants as he is right now.
I have a hard time putting my underwear right now.
You would be screwed if we had to evacuate the building right
Oh, yeah.
now.
You see me like waddling.
Right. I don't think there's much you could do right now.
No, the God forbid I pass by open flame right now. Woof.
All right. You want to? Yeah. Okay. Why don't we start taking these off?
All right, good.
Well, congratulations. You got halfway.
Yeah, I got halfway.
Halfway to the world
Yay.
record. And you didn't prepare. You didn't practice. You
Nothing.
didn't put everything in order.
That
You
was just
didn't.
me.
This is just you being you, and you
Right.
got halfway there.
Yay.
Wait
So-
till next time.
Yay.
That's right.
No, it's got to be a PLR
Yeah, next time
record,
Luke
right?
does it.
All right, AJ, you're on your own taking them off, though.
What?
Yeah, come on, you can get one off, no?
No. This sucker ain't coming off.
Yeah, that's great.
I literally cannot move my arm. I can move my hands. Hi. I can do jazz hands. That's about it. Hey. Oh, that jazz.
You look like an animatronic from Chuck E. Cheese.
I look like Slim Jim with the guy with Slim Jim eat me with the hair.
All right, we'll start pulling them off. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, we're gonna do traffic and weather now. You ready?
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay.
Ready? Channel 3, Bill and Associates, Public Insurance Adjusters. First alert weather, mostly cloudy. Maybe an isolated shower. Low to mid-50s. It's 40 in Brantford.
I'm not convinced that's a real temperature.
I couldn't get the temperature. I can't move my arms.
All right, it's somewhere around there.
Somewhere's around there.
Yeah.
Wear a jacket.
Brantford, you know your temperature.
Wear a jacket.
It's like 90,000 inside of AJ's.
It's 125 in here.
95 southbound, some heavy stop and go volume starting in Westport at exit 17, taking you all the way through Norwalk at exit 13, and again stop and go in Stamford from exit 9 down to exit 6. Merritt Parkway southbound, you have some heavy stop and go volume at exit 40A in Norwalk, taking you all the way down through exit 36 there as well. This report is sponsored by FEMA, coming soon to your home, The River, starring flood insurance. Prepare for all the unexpected twists and turns of the river. Get flood insurance. Visit floodsmart.gov/rivers, sponsored by FEMA. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
All right, the water doctor. You want to start pulling sweaters off while I'm doing this?
Yes, why not?
Yeah, all
Let's
right.
do this. What, doctor?
You don't look
No, I'm not.
comfortable.
I need water, doctor.
Yeah, you need water.
Doctor?
And a doctor.
Yes, I do.
All right, one sweater's off.
Yay.
You're coming back.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's,
Hey, it's Chaz. I'm here to tell you all about my friends at the Water Doctor. I've been using them for years, and they're truly a part of the family.
they are.
Why don't you back up from the microphone?
They like sweaters.
Yeah, there you go. Good. Matt, Mark, the whole everyone over there, just
Yes.
great people. If you have low or inconsistent pressure, sand or sediment in your water, high utility bills, water spitting from faucets, lack of water, any of those well issues, the Water Doctor can fix them. And why wouldn't you want that fixed? Why wouldn't you want good pressure, good water, clean water? The Water Doctor. At the Water Doctor, no water calls are always considered an emergency. Call the Water Doctor, 203-732-8585, 203-732-8585, or waterdrct.com. Okay, you're back to normal size.
Oh, God, that was hot. Oh, I'm all wet.
I think you lost a lot of weight in water.
Definitely a lot of water weight, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're giving Richie Bohr, president of Goodwill Industries of Southern New England, an unexpected surprise.
Yes.
A lot of, 8 pounds of AJ water weight.
Exactly. Lots of sweat.
Those sweaters were wet when they were coming off?
Yeah, they were damp. Yeah. Very damp.
Yeah.
The last few were squishy.
Yes. AJ attempted to break the record for most sweaters worn. The number's 45. You got to 20...
23, I think it was.
Something? Yeah. Well, congratulations.
I mean, yeah, that's more than I thought it was going to fit.
Well, you win the record for most sweaters worn on the air at this radio station.
Yes, thank you. See?
Yeah, congratulations.
No
That's
problem.
right. One clap for Manny
Round of
Sierra.
applause. Yay!
There you go.
Yay!
Round of applause.
Round of applause. Oh, God.
Have you ever gone to Goodwill? Do you go there?
I've gone there before, yeah.
Yeah.
I picked up pants from there, like great place for jeans. Because you want jeans that are kind of like worn in a little bit, you know, automatically people toss out these really cool jeans. You pay a lot of money for jeans with holes in them.
I go for sports jackets, and sometimes you get them, and you know, you put them on, and it feels like they were tailored for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get lucky like that.
Oh yeah. I bought a great denim jacket one time from a Goodwill. Awesome, like nice, well broken in Levi's.
So Ruth is a thrifter. She'll go to Goodwill in these stores and look through and find stuff.
Yeah, she's that one.
As she was digging through the sweaters that Richie was nice enough to bring in for you to attempt a world record, she found a couple good ones.
Yeah, you may want to pat her down on the way out.
Right. Why does Ruth look like she's wearing 21 sweaters right now?
Yeah, there were a couple cashmere ones in there.
Wow. What do those go for?
Well, it's right here.
Oh, the price tag on it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, does it have the original one on it?
Yeah.
So it's not even been worn. They go.
Well, for Goodwill, it was $6.99.
$6.99
Right.
for a cashmere sweater.
Yeah.
But
it's nice. I didn't put it on, so you got
100 and up for cashmere sweaters.
Wow.
So great deals.
Yeah.
And it's all for a good cause.
Is it like all of that? How does that work?
Yeah, so we're retailers, but we're retailers, with a mission, and our mission is to fund programs for people with disabilities and help them to find work. Anybody that has a barrier to work, we can help you find a job. And so a lot of the folks that are part of our programs are also part of our processing, collecting the donation, sorting the donation, filling up the bag.
So you'll give people work.
Right. So not only do we help them find work with
give them
other,
work.
Yeah, you
but
hire.
we also hire too.
Yeah.
So we're big into group employment for with people with developmental disabilities or people that anybody that has a barrier to work. We do ex-offender work, which is a separate operation that we do. We do forklift training, job training.
That might be another segment, forklift training.
Yeah. Well, I'm great with a fork.
Yeah, I'm
Not
very
that
good
kind
at
of
lifting
forklift.
forks as
What do we have?
myself. Yeah.
What are we having?
Yeah.
I look like a pro.
Yeah, so it's really a lot of fun. And actually, whenever I travel, I like to go into different Goodwill stores and see what's going on. I was in Manhattan recently, and I went to a Goodwill store, and there was a tuxedo. And I thought, I never owned a tuxedo. That'd be kind of cool. And it was like $50. And I go in the changing room, and I go to put it on, and I put my hand in the pocket, and there was a wedding invitation to Miss Kelly Ripa.
Oh, wow.
Get out!
And guest.
Did you
And
go?
so it must have been like her spouse, the
Nice.
guest. But it didn't fit, unfortunately.
Nice.
So was that probably Mark
Yeah, but I'm like,
Consuelo's
wow,
tuxedo?
you never know what you're going to bump into.
With my luck, to be a recorded message, and they're telling me what my duty is to do. And then self-destruct. Then the guy shows up, and I got to get into a limo.
No, this isn't my tux.
No. Here's
I got it at Goodwill. Yeah, sure you
Sure.
did.
Pay attention, 007. Your mission is to.
That'd actually be a good premise for a comedy.
Next thing you know, I'm in Russia. I got to assault Putin.
No, seriously, it wasn't me.
Yeah, no.
Wow, did you keep that invite?
Yeah, I did.
I
I told the manager, I'm like, listen,
Hey, man, I'm taking this.
this is cool.
Wow.
Nice.
But yeah, and there's a lot of great things get donated. People are very generous because they realize that it all goes to the mission. And we also, besides the brick and mortar retail stores that we have, we also have shop online,
Nice.
shopgoodwill.com.
Cool.
Another site is Goodwill Finds, and these are
How
all
much?
Goodwill.
Let's just say I spend $100. How much of that goes to help somebody?
So it would be 85% of it
Is that right?
of our profit. Now we
you have glitter on your face.
Do I really? I got some explaining to do.
It's like, sure, it was the sweaters, Richie.
It looks good. Leave it.
Easter was great.
007 comes across dancers every now and then.
85%. That's great.
Yeah. And so it's really exciting. It's a lot of fun. We help a lot of people. And so a lot of people figure, well, you get it for nothing. Why is it so expensive? But we pay rent. We have to pay obviously our employees.
They got bills too.
Yeah.
So, and
no, but if you're selling a cashmere sweater for $7,
yeah, and there's some really good finds, and we get some great donations too. Actually, we were just talking outside. We had a painting donated, and one of my staff, who's really good, must have gone to art school, but this employee picked it up as being Pierre Bonnard, which is a French impressionist. And so it's right now in New York being looked at to see if we can authenticate.
He pretends to be French?
Because it could have been a knockoff, but we don't think so.
Right.
Yeah. So
wow, can you imagine?
Who's Van Gogh?
He hung out with this Van something.
Did anyone tell you if it is authentic, what it would be worth?
Probably hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Wow.
Damn.
And
That's
that
a
was
nice
donated
donation.
at the Groton store. I've had people walk in and donate houses.
Really?
What?
Yeah. We had a house donated
Can you
to
call
us.
me?
Yeah.
I've been looking for a while.
Just hang in the parking lot.
Yeah.
What
Somebody
somebody go for at the Goodwill.
Wow.
The hard part's fit in the drop-off box.
My son lives out in Vegas, and out there, when he moved out there 2 years ago, he met this girl, and they became very good friends. And she's a thrifter. What she does is she goes to Goodwill, she looks for stuff, and she can identify all these, like, oh, this knick-knack here, that's a very expensive whatever. She knows all the values, and she goes in, she buys stuff, then she puts it online. That's how she makes her living.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot of that. And that's why we have an outlet store. We throw very little away. By the time we get done with it, it's just either broken glass or something like that. Everything gets reused and repurposed. So we're really, proud of that.
Oh, years ago, I'd go into the garbage and I'd find, like, Big Macs and stuff like that that McDonald's tossed out, fully wrapped. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's still good 10 years later.
That's a quarter pound of cheese right there. That's a double burger. That's a $1 menu item.
Yeah, I'm taking that with me.
That's a Star Wars toy. I'm keeping that one.
Call in if you ever, got something at Goodwill. It turned out to be a tremendous find, or if you found something in the garbage or something. We're at a tag sale, 203-882-9757. Chaz and AJ in the morning. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. We're talking about thrifting. AJ just had 20-something sweaters on all at once trying to break a world record.
Whew, hot.
And we wouldn't have been able to make that attempt unless our good friend and president of Goodwill Industries, Richie Boer, came in with all these sweaters.
Yes.
So we're talking about Goodwill and thrifting and finding stuff at tag sales or in the trash that was worth something. 203-882-9757. Donald and Meriden.
Hey, how's it going, Chaz and Sweaty AJ?
Hey! Look at armpit.
I frequent Goodwill because I own a small junk removal business. But one time when I was a kid, I went into Goodwill in Wallingford. I found a Rust in Peace album by Megadeth. I opened up the album cover, and it was signed by Dave Mustaine, Nick Menza, David Ellefson, and Marty Friedman. All legit.
Cool.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah.
You still have it?
So.
Yeah, do you still have it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I locked it up, put it in my safe. Big do not donate sign on it. So
don't mess this up. I was looking to find it.
Wow, that is the ultimate find.
That's cool.
Sure was. All right, thanks, guys.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll bet you there's a lot of records that go through your place that are
and
worth
books
something.
too, that are signed.
And books.
Right, you open up this weed in there.
We've gotten that.
When everything comes in, what is there you sort it out, and then do you wash the clothes? Do you check stuff?
We inspect them before they go out on the store, but we don't wash them or anything. But if it's soiled or if it won't make it to the floor.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so it all comes in a big bag out of somebody's trunk, which we were so thankful for. And then they kind of feel the bag, and they put textiles in one, and shoes in another, pocketbooks in another, and we just start to separate it.
Pocketbooks, that's another one.
Oh yeah,
I've heard. My friend, Chaz's friend, found a lot of expensive pocketbooks.
Yeah,
and most people don't know the value of these things.
Yeah.
Connor in Woodbridge.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey guys. I listen every morning.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. So almost everything that I wear, I get from Goodwills. In fact, I'm wearing some Goodwill pieces right now. I got a Jeff Gordon long sleeve and one hoodie.
Nice.
Sweet.
That is cool.
You have a favorite store you like?
The underwear's new, right?
I like the one out in Monroe. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
but
yeah.
I got a valuable piece that I found at a Goodwill once.
Really?
I found a Dior X Santana tie. I was looking around in the Boston Post Road Goodwill.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Milford.
Yep.
And I found this beautiful tie. It was really psychedelic and weird. And all the tags were cut off, but this lady came over and told me all about it, and I looked it up, and it's pretty cool. Wow. And right now it fits around the neck of my Willem Dafoe cardboard cutout.
Nice. You know what's so weird? I was at that store, and I lost the Santana Dior tie. I'm glad you found it. Everybody pick it up.
I love that. All of that.
Hey, it's
like
Will's now. You can't have it.
Okay, sorry. Will's got it now.
Well, thank you for calling, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a good one.
You too.
Take care. Thank you.
Okay, so
did you see what Richie did there, though?
Yeah.
He did a little survey, what's your favorite store? Yeah.
And because there's two Goodwill organizations in Connecticut, and they're both, really well run. The Bridgeport Goodwill, which has Fairfield County and kind of wraps around Hartford, and then the New Haven Goodwill, which has from Milford, all the way along the shoreline up to Rocky Hill and all of Rhode Island. And we run a store in Massachusetts also.
I'm just thinking, who has a Willem Dafoe cardboard cutout? No one's.
We could have done another 10 minutes on him.
We had a donation pull up at the South Attleboro store, a van, and it was like a house cleaner that some celebrity had moved, and it was Antonio Brown, who was a wide receiver for
okay.
Oh, yeah.
So when he relocated after no longer a Patriot, all of his stuff they brought to Goodwill, and it was like size 15 shoes and sneakers and
those are rats for the
cleats.
kids.
Oh my God!
Wow.
The store went nuts.
Yeah,
we had a line waiting to get in.
Oh, right, just to buy that stuff.
Yeah,
Right. The sports memorabilia area.
Yeah.
When a Goodwill store opens, do you guys send like real good stuff there so they have a good opening week?
We collect, like we'll because there's a long setup time. Like we'll put the best of the best out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
just
let's
to have
give
a good
these
week.
people in town a taste of what we do.
Right.
Do you guys take flip flops? I have tons of those.
yeah, we do.
Really?
Do people buy them?
I got bags of them.
Oh yeah, people buy them.
Really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I got bags. Of
I
them.
wouldn't be able to do it.
Well, I'm sure they clean them.
Maybe
no,
not.
they don't. You just said they don't clean. That's up to you.
I mean,
it has to
whatever
look
you buy,
good,
you
like-
clean.
They're not nasty.
Gently worn flip flops.
Right. Gently worn.
Right. Oh, so you kind of look at everything.
Oh
and-
yeah.
Okay. So
if
a
it
pair of
looks like
shoes wouldn't be-
completely worn out,
Right.
but we do have a shoe vendor. Like nothing gets thrown away, so we have somebody that buys all of the shoes that didn't sell.
Interesting.
Actually, I probably sell mine to the Japanese. They like stuff like that.
Oh, like
the businessmen. They
the
like
fetishes and stuff.
Oh, I got a small fortune right here.
Yeah.
Big Chris.
What?
I'm just gonna act like
I'm thinking
AJ's
retirement
not
money.
here right now.
I could $100 each. What?
All right, Big Chris.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
I got the pleasure to go to Rockland, Maine, and they got one of the main distributions up there, no pun intended, and it was awesome to see that because I know they do great work. One of the best things I noticed, we do house cleanups. I picked up a silver bowl. Look, I turn it over. It says 92.5. I'm like, that's sterling silver. I brought it to a pawn shop, and the guy says, well, I'll offer you $300 for it. We'll go 50-50 on it. I'll give you $150. He said, the only reason why I'm not giving you $300 because it was personalized. So there's a lot of stuff like when I go into Goodwill, I do a lot of metals. So I pick up pewter. Pewter is huge now. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so now I know I'm donating to a good cause because you guys are wonderful.
Thank you.
But I'm also getting my little hustle on the side because I do metals. I do scrap and all that. So
cool.
Yeah,
happy.
so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we call it Goodwill hunting, where people are in there and they're hunting around and they all have their little niche and specialty. So it might be metals, it might be watches, might be jewelry, could
Watches.
be trains or, and comic books.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Records, So a lot of people know their niche and they go right in the store and they go right there.
Right.
Look to see what's there and then whatever they pick up there, and then they go shop the rest of the store.
I'm guessing they know what day new stuff gets put on, or is it every day new stuff gets put out?
It's everyday new stuff, but mostly on the weekends we're there just to service our customers, so we're not processing in the back room. But donations come in, and then on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're processing all those donations, and they hit the floor.
Got it.
Yeah, so middle of the week, end of the week is usually fresh, new.
Got it.
Cool.
The saddest area of the Goodwill store to me
is
the electronics area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I see an 8-track.
Yep.
Yeah.
A cassette player.
That was so much
a VHS.
cool thing at one time.
Right.
Yeah.
But people still want this
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. Yeah. Especially like
And you
those-
get it for almost nothing.
the retro folks love it.
And boom boxes are a big thing for us.
Yeah.
The number one thing that we sell online is Legos. I believe that.
Really?
Legos.
Yeah.
Legos.
Yep.
And electronic games and stuff like that.
Right.
I think you might have saw the Bridgeport Goodwill, who also does online sales. They had the Zelda game. It sold for $400,000.
Woo.
They were the ones who did that?
Yeah, that was the Bridgeport
Nice.
Goodwill. Yeah, and that was a great find.
What was it?
And,
New and unwrapped?
New and unwrapped, and I guess the games are numbered. It was like one of the first 10 produced.
Wow.
And the guy that bought it sold it for $800,000 at like a real auction house,
Right.
kind of a thing.
Wow.
So
And
that's
there was-
what I.
There was a story 3 days later about some guy who actually gave it away, who jumped out a window.
Right. Okay. Have you ever had that? Like you get something, you sell it, it makes the news, and now the person who donated said, "Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, we
that
have
was a
that.
mistake.
Yeah.
Usually it's not necessarily items, although we do have that quite often, and it's really hard for us to go through tractor trailer full, 200 tractor trailers full of product and try to find, the hoodie, that had something in the pocket.
Oh,
And
wow.
that happens a lot. And we do our best to get it back. Recently, we had a donation. Somebody hired a company to do house cleaning, and they just went through the house and threw everything. But inside the sock was $7,000.
Oh,
wow. So my employees, call up loss prevention. We look at all the video and we try to get license plate numbers so we can return.
Oh, wow.
To the people.
Here's your $6,000.
Here's the 2,000.
Richie Bohr, the president of Goodwill Industries of Southern New England, in studio. Comedian Manny Sierra here as well, talking about thrifting. Andrew and Vernon.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
Well, I got a good one. So my dad, he does like a lot of the storage unit wars. I don't know if you ever seen like storage wars.
Yeah.
So he sent somebody down to New Jersey to do one, and they bought it for like $1,500. They start opening it up, cleaning it out, and they come to realize that it was actually one of Buster Rhymes' storage units that he had like somehow lost.
Wow.
Through like an accounting thing. So they found like all these Jordans, Nike shoes, and one of his biggest finds though, a Louis Vuitton chinchilla coat.
Nice.
Wow.
What did that go
He's
for?
got a whole, he still has it. He won't sell it.
So he got to
wears
keep it, though, even after they discovered that it was Busta Rhymes' storage unit.
Yeah, he found platinum records in there.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's a rarity.
Yeah.
It doesn't always happen that way.
No.
I hope he wears that coat all the time. I hope he wore it at Easter dinner.
Yeah, right. Thank you, Andrew.
Channel 3, Bill and Associates, Public Insurance Adjusters. First alert weather. It's going to be mostly cloudy day today. Maybe an isolated shower. Low to mid-50s. Right now, 45 in West Haven.
95 southbound, we have some heavy stop-and-go volume beginning in Westport at exit 17. It's taking you all the way through Norwalk down to exit 13. And then again, you're going to have plenty of company in Stamford from exit 9 down through exit 6. Merritt Parkway southbound, heavy stop-and-go volume again in Norwalk from exit 40A through exit 36 there as well. This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. With over 100 online casino-style games, Chumba Casino is your go-to destination for nonstop entertainment. Play for fun and play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
We have some good information coming in over the phone for the president of Goodwill Industries of Southern New England, Richie Borer, in studio. We're talking about thrifting. He was asking a tribe member earlier, which one's your favorite store?
Right.
Jeff in Monroe is on. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Happy Monday. The best, if you guys are going to try it, Chaz, you need to go to the Westport, Connecticut Goodwill.
I was at the grand opening for that.
Louis Vuitton. You will find high-end stuff. And I donated a lot of that stuff from one of my customers who was moving. And the dresses were only worn once.
Yeah.
Literally, they wore them to a gala or a ball, and they just put them back into plastic, and it's crazy what they give away.
So that's our neighbor in Goodwill's Goodwill store, but it is one of the nicest Goodwill stores and great donation.
So the stuff that comes in stays in that store?
Right. Yeah. Gets donated there, processed there, goes out on the floor. Yeah, it's
That's a
popular
good one.
store. It's a good one.
Yep. I'll second that.
And Ruth, I'm sorry to say that Ruth got fired.
Ruth got... What do you mean?
Yeah, that's what's going online right now, is that Ruth got fired, and a lot of your listeners online are actually believing it.
Oh, it's an April Fool's Day?
Right.
Did someone start that?
I guess.
Yeah.
I lost it.
I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
She tugged on my sweater.
Oh, yeah. I said they fired her on Friday.
Oh, wow.
That's funny. Oh, no one told her, so she showed up. She's working for free.
Wait a minute, what?
It's kind of like Larry David when he quit from Saturday Night Live and then came back and just acted like he didn't quit.
Yeah, she's as stubborn as stupid.
Yeah. All right, Jeff, thank you.
Well, at least you don't pay her. Hey, have a good day, guys.
Yeah, you too.
Take care.
Do you have one of your stores that you say, oh, this is the people in this area donate good stuff?
Yeah, our Groton and Norwich stores, those are our two busiest stores, and we get some great donations in those stores. A lot of musical instruments.
Nice.
I saw here
electronics.
There was musical instruments almost in any condition have value.
Yeah.
A vintage Fender amp sold for $3,800.
Whoa.
Yeah.
A vintage 1969 saxophone sold for $5,000.
Yep. And these are auction sites, so people have, if they don't find the value, it's not like we go in and put a price tag of $3,000 on it. It goes to shopgoodwill.com, and then people can bid on it. And if it sells for $100 or it sells for $1,000, it depends on who wants to buy it, and what they're willing to pay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so collectors know that, like the Gibson, the serial number will be shown. They can look it up and have the catalog.
So you guys must have someone on staff that knows all that stuff.
Yeah.
So you have one in every department or one overseer of all departments that can
we have
identify
one department
something?
that has specialists, and each specialist knows jewelry, metal, art.
They're like an antique roadshow person.
Yeah.
They know all of that, the background.
Carpets, like Asian carpets and things like that. They, I'm just amazed at how much knowledge that my folks have.
This Rolex is fake. I'm taking this one.
Yeah. Well, look at this pocketbook. Look at the stitching. I would never look at this, but that's not real. I'm like, oh, don't put it on then. Yeah.
Wow.
Usually it's spelled with a U, not an E.
Diana in Westport.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
I have a question. I'm calling from Westport, which is funny because somebody just mentioned the store.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask, and I apologize because I tuned in late, so this might have already been answered, but I was told that things from Goodwill are starting to get sold online, and I have noticed that in Westport, I'm just noticing less quality stuff. My mom, when we first came to the U.S., my mom was a single mom, and she got all her work clothes, all her little suits and everything from Goodwill. And and I'm just noticing there's less stuff. So I was wondering if the good things are getting picked out and sold, or if anything's going on.
Yeah, so I'll just talk about Goodwills in general because the Southport store, Westport store is a different agency than my agency. But I can tell you what is happening is that with technology and the lack of traffic that's been in brick and mortar stores recently, and we all know what's going on with retail today, a lot of it is transferring online. So we've been no different than any other retailers where, there's a lot of eyes that will look at a different item online. So let's say a Gibson guitar was donated. Yeah, we could put it in one of our stores and there might be 10 people that might be interested in a Gibson guitar. But if you put it online, there's 100,000 people that are interested in looking at the
And now they're
gifts.
bidding against each other.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's probably what you're seeing, but that doesn't mean that you still can't find some really good stuff, at the Goodwill store when you go now. But things that we could, I guess, the low-lying fruit. If you saw a Rolex, if you saw something, you're like, oh, well, let's not put this on the store. Let's put this online. So a lot of things get picked out to go online, which then that helps us to support our mission. And we want to be good stewards of the donation, too. We don't want to put something of value and put $2.99 on it.
Yeah.
Well, if
and
you
you
see the
donate it, and you say, what? That was worth more than that,
Thank you, Diana.
If you see the
Thank you.
employees driving Porsches suddenly.
And we also have a no-shop rule. If you work for Goodwill, you can't shop at Goodwill.
Is that right? Yeah. I always wondered about that. Like if a bag comes in with good stuff in it, it's like, this is coming home with me.
You cannot do that.
You can't phone a friend?
You'd be fired.
Bruce, didn't you have something, some kind of a thrifting occurrence over the weekend?
Oh, yeah. I actually got this sweater that I'm wearing today at Goodwill.
Yeah.
And I looked it up.
This looks like something a rock star would wear, by the way.
It was $9.99.
The Tyler collection.
Yep. Yeah, it's really cool. It's very like boho 70s. So I looked it up online and I found the brand is called Johnny Was, and it's a perennial sweater. It's selling online right now for $202.
Wow.
I paid $9.99.
Right.
Wow. So much you selling.
Nuts.
Yeah.
And it looks like it was tailored for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, fits great.
Yeah, Ruth wants $80 for it.
I brought a couple other things too that I found. Christian Louboutin shoes.
Wow.
A vintage Fendi bag.
Oh.
A dress that's worth almost $1,000 that I paid $3.50 for. I mean, it's great. It's
Richie
I love
wants
it.
some of this stuff back.
It's got to go online.
We love, because it's the best advertising besides, this being on the radio. But you as a thrifter, I'm sure, tell your friends, and then, it just kind of builds from there. And we're really excited about that because it helps us to serve more people.
There has to be some tie-in we could do with the toy drive somehow. Just all the energies coming together.
Yeah.
To help.
Making fatten Santa with the sweaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to put more sweaters on?
No.
No.
Some other sucker army person.
Thank you for coming in. Thanks for your help with the sweaters.
You. I love seeing you guys.
Love seeing you, man.
Yeah, man.
Old time friends.
Yeah.
21
awesome.
years now. Thank you, brother.
Nice
Richie
to see you
Bohr,
guys.
Goodwill Industries. Okay, so calling in live from Alaska, a Connecticut guy who won a 7-day race through Alaska.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn is right.
Wow.
Maybe he had 23 sweaters on.
Yeah, maybe he did. Channel 3, Bill and Associates, Public Insurance Adjusters, first floor weather, mostly cloudy, maybe an isolated shower, low to mid-50s, 47 now, Woodbridge.
95 southbound, heavy stop and go volume in Westport starting at exit 17, taking it all the way through Norwalk down to exit 13. And again, plenty of company in Stamford, stop and go from exit 9 down to exit 6. Merritt Parkway southbound, heavy volume in Norwalk, again, from exit 38 down to exit 36. And Stamford, exit 33 to 31 is heavy stop and go volume there. Midday construction is just getting set up there in Stamford. This report is sponsored by FEMA, coming soon to your home, The River, starring flood insurance. Prepare for all the unexpected twists and turns of The River. Get flood insurance. Visit floodsmart.gov/rivers. Sponsored by FEMA. Chaz and AJ, Connecticut Lottery Traffic.
Okay, UConn men go on to the Final Four.
Yay.
Playing Alabama. And then if they win that game, they'll go on to play the winner of the North Carolina State and Purdue game.
Nice.
Husky women play USC today at 9:15. Seems like a late time to start a game.
Really?
Yeah.
That time zone thing?
I guess.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the Bobcats did not win in overtime. Heartbreaker to Boston College, 5-4. They should be very, very proud that they held their own against this team.
Yes, absolutely.
Mark Robbins was saying that they have like 15 people that have already been drafted to the NHL.
Wow.
And the Bobcats have like 3 that have been drafted. So, I mean, you're basically taking on they took on a professional NHL team and hung in there. So
yes.
Heads up high to the Bobcats.
Be proud, man.
And the Powerball jackpot jumps to $975 million.
Buy my ticket later.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck, AJ.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Comedian Manny Sierra in studio. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How about this guy who's calling live from Alaska, Connecticut guy who won a 7-day race through Alaska? Ryan Fox on the show. Good morning.
Good morning.
How do you even prepare for something like that?
Yeah, well, first of all, thanks for having me on. I'm talking to you from the outskirts of Nome, Alaska, on the Bering Sea, about 100 miles from Russia right now.
Wow.
You can see Russia from your backyard.
Wow.
Yeah. Just a few miles away from there. But yeah, I grew up in Connecticut. To prepare for something like the Iditarod foot race, just a lot of sleeping outside, running in the same temperatures as the race. It helps. If I lived in Connecticut, they wouldn't really be possible to train for. So just living in the conditions.
How cold is it there now?
So right now it's -10. Yeah, I've got a winter storm coming in tomorrow night. So yeah, the winter holds here till May.
Damn.
Wow.
You got to run, freeze to death.
What were the temperatures during your 7-day race?
It got down to -30. That was, I think, the coldest. It was, just around there.
Did you ever think that you wouldn't make it? Day 4 or 5, you're like, oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing where you kind of have to keep moving physically, or your heart rate drops to a point where you start to get really cold. So if there was anything that prevented me from moving, if I was really tired or something, your brain kind of shakes you awake. You kind of have to keep your body at a certain level, or really bad things will happen. I mean, I had a sleeping bag. If I really needed to burrow in where I was at, I could. But no life or death moments, I guess, but a lot of freaky cold moments.
Well, it sounds like you prevented life or death moments because you just told yourself, well, keep going or die.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's one way I guess I could look at it.
It's a motivator.
Yes, death.
If I'm in a 5K, I'm this hill is killing me here.
Right.
All right, let me just go to the light post, and then I'll, and I convince myself one light pole at a time to just keep going to that next light pole.
Yeah.
And I guess you're saying, well, I could either die or I could stop. I think I'll just keep going.
It's 10 degrees warmer over there. I gotta get there.
Right.
Yeah, I guess my light pole is just snow piles of snow. So it, not too different, honestly.
Oh, so you just say, I'm going to get myself to that pile, and then if I want, I'll walk from there for a little bit.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of how I looked at it a little bit.
That's all you have is a sleeping bag to sleep in outside in the cold?
Right, yeah. What are you carrying with you?
About 80 pounds of stuff.
80 pounds.
I hope there's soup in there.
For 7 days.
80 pounds. Damn. Well, it gets lighter, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not like, it's not on my back. It's a sled that's attached to my body with fiberglass poles.
Oh, you're rocking.
Like
Nice.
Yeah, so it's yeah.
You're a team of Huskies, only one guy though.
Wow.
So
Damn.
7 days and you're dragging an 80-pound sled behind you?
Well, it gets lighter, right? As the days go on.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I had probably 10 to 15 tons of food at the start, and that obviously lightens up as you keep going. So.
What kind of food?
Oh, everything from like a fourth grader's like wish list of like what they'd want to eat for a week. I mean, like gummy bears, lots of like Fritos and like high calorie like chips.
Nice.
Anything that's not going to freeze, because loads of things will freeze below negative temperatures. So lots of sugary and sweet, like a lot of like Little Debbie's. I don't know if you know what those are.
Yes, I know it very well. Yes, yes.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
How do you go to the bathroom when it's that cold outside?
It's a lot easier than you think. I mean, you just have to be quick.
It's going to be quick.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, no, I don't know, because
I'll be quick.
Yeah, it's too cold.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do for hydration if everything's going to freeze?
That is actually one of the hardest things. Well, first off, I have like a hydration like vest, like someone running like anywhere else would, but it's underneath like layers, so that stays warm from my body heat. And then I have thermoses, like 4 40-ounce thermoses that I have to put wool socks over. Like I have to put them over the caps,
or
otherwise the caps will freeze. And I had that issue a couple times where I forgot to put the wool sock on the top of the cap, and then I would try to open it, and like no matter how much strength you put into it, you can't, like the cap will freeze. And so that's, and then I have a liquid gas stove to melt snow to get more water.
Wow.
Damn.
Ryan Fox is on. Lived in Connecticut for 20-something years. How long were you here?
I grew up in Danbury, and I lived like full time for about 19 years, I guess, and kind of I've been on and off there, like just for visiting people since. But I live full time now in Western Alaska.
Why? I don't mean that to be disrespectful.
Just curious.
What is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a random place to live, I guess. Well, when I graduated college, I really wanted to. I'm a teacher. I
Thank
went
you.
to school. I love it. Yeah, I teach middle school, which is like my favorite age group. And when I graduated college, I kind of wanted to live somewhere that wasn't Connecticut.
Boy, you couldn't be less Connecticut than Alaska.
Yeah, well-behaved students over there.
Yeah, so I biked around the country a bit. I do a lot of bike packing. So I rode my bike around the country and checked out a lot of different states, decided that everywhere was pretty the same. So applied for jobs in Alaska. I had never been there, and I wanted something that wasn't just like Anchorage. I wanted something that was really like about as far from being like the U.S., but still being in the U.S. kind of. And Nome, Alaska kind of fit the bill. So here I am.
Wow. How, I'll get into, I was going to ask you about how life is different there, but I want to get back to the 7-day foot race through Alaska. Ryan Fox is on from Connecticut. How do you what did you start with 5Ks and that wasn't enough and you just kept, you don't start with this. How do you get to this point?
I guess you kind of do start with 5Ks if you're talking like a dozen years back.
Yeah.
Like I ran competitively in high school for Danbury. When I was like a real little kid, like 12, 13, my folks would drive me around Fairfield County, like going to different little 5Ks. When I started to like running. So I did that, ran competitively in high school. I ran a couple of years D1 up at UAlbany in upstate New York for a couple of years. I've run since college. I just kind of stayed running. I ran a couple marathons.
Oh my God, you're like Forrest Gump.
Right.
Like you could probably run across the country.
So run, Ed.
Yeah, I want to run across the country. That's actually a goal of mine.
Is that
one
right?
Day.
How long would that take?
Probably anywhere between a month and a half, or a month and a half, and maybe 3 months, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, I'll take the car.
Wow.
I don't know. I feel like if you ran 7 days in Alaska across the country, it's nothing.
Yeah, right.
Like it's 7 days in Alaska.
In some ways,
it's crazy.
You're not going to pull a sled behind you in the U.S. What do you have people at various points with your materials, with your supplies?
Well, I guess if you did it supported, I like the idea of doing things like unsupported. So what some people do is they push a baby stroller, which kind of looks sketchy.
Yes.
Yes. Like kind of on the run with a child, but that's like they push stroller, and that's what some people do that do it unsupported.
Yeah, I know a shopping cart doesn't work.
No.
When you were doing the 7 day through Alaska, there's no cell phone, right? Is there any contact with anyone in the case of an emergency?
Not really. They have. So I had a Garmin device, satellite device. So if I was really if I thought, there was a guy this year that lost part of his thumb because of frostbite. Last year, someone lost multiple fingers, and that happens every year in the race. There's people that get serious issues and have to get help. I could hit a SOS button, and the Alaska National Guard would come out and save me if I was really. So yeah, there's ways, and there's also people out there. There's the dog sled race is kind of about to start, and that's a really popular event up here. So there's trail marker people that are out there laying down the markers for the trail. So it's not like it's I'm not seeing people for a week straight.
Yeah.
Man.
And the good news is the dog poop's all frozen in case you step on it, so you're good.
That's your thought of this whole thing.
Yeah, pretty
If
much.
I step on dog poop, at least it'll be frozen.
It's frozen, exactly.
Might slip on it. Slip on dog. How many people run in that race?
Well, the race is combined with a bike and ski race. So there's way more people on bikes. So there's about 100 people total in the race, and of those, there's about 27 or so that were on foot, and 27.
Wow.
I was talking to the first selectman of Oxford, George Temple. Great guy, was in the U.S. Navy, and he was on a submarine, and he was under the water for 91 days. That was his longest stretch. But they came up into Alaska, and they had to have him go out for some reason. He went out. He had a full beard at the time. It was so friggin' cold, his beard froze solid.
Oh.
And when he was getting back into the sub, it cracked and broke off.
Whoops.
What?
That's how cold it was.
Most folks use a razor.
That's probably a really clean shave, though. If it just snaps off, it's probably so clean.
Have you ever had something like that happen?
Oh, that happens as far as the freezing of hair on your face, that happens all the time.
Man.
That's super, super common. I mean, out there it happens I'm about to go for a run after I do this call, and it's just about cold enough where my eyelashes will probably start freezing a little bit.
No.
Yeah, so that's pretty common, especially if you're sweating. It sounds like he was physically working hard a little bit out there. When you're sweating, it happens especially because the moisture from your face just freezes.
Yeah.
So that's common.
Make sure your zipper works.
You, it's all about poop and pee.
No, I'm just thinking.
Those are all your questions to him, by the way.
No, snapping off.
Okay.
Snapping off.
I'm going to go. Ryan, thanks so much for coming on, and congratulations on all of these achievements, man.
Thanks. Yeah.
We would never do anything like this, so it's really cool to talk to someone who does and does it well.
Successfully, yes.
Yes, successfully.
Well, thank you. I'm actually I like to think that I'm a pretty average dude that just likes to do things very out of my comfort zone. I'm not like a Superman person. I feel like I'm a pretty normal person that just has not normal hobbies. But
you have a particular set of skills.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
A lot of us don't have. So Congratulations, and thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Talk to us before your next. I know you're up to. You're probably planning something now. So
yeah, I've got a couple things kind of in the works.
Yeah, reach out before you do your next one. We'd love to check in with you.
It's going to run to the store.
He comes back 8 days later. It's like, where'd you go? I went to the store.
I bought some Snickers.
All right, Ryan, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks. Have a good Monday over there.
All right, you too.
Thank you, sir.
His Instagram is @RI space Foxy. It's Ryan Fox. 9-year-old driver. 9-year-old driver.
9.
Led police on chase. Meeting Manny Sierra in studio. Good morning, sir.
Let's go.
A 9-year-old in California led police on a short car chase because he was trying to drive to school.
I like this story.
Here is Officer Cherry Dunn talking about what happened during the chase. Nobody was hurt.
Several other officers showed up as well, and it was kind of like one of those no one really believed it kind of thing. So several other officers did show up to the scene just to see the fact that it was a 9-year-old driving the vehicle. A few seconds later, I did notice a little head bobbing inside. Made an approach, and as I was approaching, I could see a kid, which turned out to be a 9-year-old child, sticking his head out saying, "I'm sorry, I'm trying to get to school."
How did he reach the bridge?
Right? 9-year-old?
I think that's why you didn't see the head all the time. It's like, all right, I got a break.
Right.
All right.
I'm shocked no one got hurt. That's a great driver. Right, better than some people.
Exactly. Yep. Do you know any 9-year-olds that could drive?
No.
I tried.
I don't even mind it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You hear stories once in a while with somebody's grandfather. When they were 9 years old, they were driving the tractor down on the farm. And they were hauling the farm equipment around. And Dad tossed him the keys to the station wagon just to pull it around for whatever. So.
Yeah. My brother had a field cup when he was 13. Right. He would just drive the car through the woods.
Yeah.
It's like he was a standard chef.
Yep.
Excellent driver at 13.
Nice.
9.
Yeah. I wouldn't even come driving at 9. I was going to school. That's the place I'm going to go.
Yeah, last place I'd go. I'm going to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese or something.
I'm going to try and pick up my friends.
I'm going to video store.
Where's the candy?
Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
He's got to get in less trouble now, right? Because they're like, we're going to school. You can't do that.
I'm cruising to junior highs. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Well, the backstory, the thief is really going to school that his parents are passed out from.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Or I never deal with too Maybe they're like both like rocket scientists. They were working on a formula and he was kind of slipped out.
Yeah.
California.
That was it.
Yeah.
All right, next headline. Man narrowly dodges runaway saw blade from a construction site. This was a massive saw blade. Did you see this thing?
It's 4 foot. It cuts concrete like sidewalks.
Yeah,
you want to make sure that
it cuts concrete like butter.
Yeah, you want to make sure that something's bolted on properly.
An Oregon man was nearly killed by a 4-foot tall construction saw blade that got loose and came hurtling toward him at a high rate of speed. Ooh. I just picture it like going right through him.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
Right.
Not even knowing it went through it,
Right.
like it falls.
Right.
Yep.
He like just runs in 2 different directions and just falls.
Right, he was too close to one. If it can join, stand right in. We're afraid.
Yeah, he walked inside of a convenience store, just missed him. He jammed in the door as soon as he closed it. Oh, wow.
Damn.
There's Shane talking about what happened.
I mean, obviously it wasn't my time, but it's probably the closest I've ever experienced it. So I was walking into the store here, put my handle on the door, and I heard a loud bang and yelling over here at the corner. Just as a cloud of smoke pops up, and I see a guy fall into the ditch, and a 4-foot blade hurtling at me as I'm walking through the doorway, thinking maybe it's my time, but I don't think I would have survived being touched by that thing.
Yeah, that guy down in the ditch is getting out of the way.
Yeah. Wow.
That's awesome.
I hope you bought a lottery ticket.
Have you ever had a close call like that at work? Well, this guy wasn't at work. I mean, he's just walking in a convenience store.
Yeah. I did have a tire from a car come off and head towards my bicycle. Ooh. Yeah. And I thought it was moving. And the last one took a bad hop.
That would have taken you right out.
It took a hop and it banged off to the left. Because it was heading right for me.
Oh, can you imagine?
There was no place for me to go. No place.
Yeah, you kind of...
Me and my
you're just like, what to do?
Me and my green Schwinn.
Yeah. That would have been nothing but just a green Swing and a blood drop.
I was getting on 95 at 39, and like me and my friend see this thing roll. You know, the tractor trailer tire goes down the pit and literally jumps and goes right over the hood of my car, like right across my windshield. And I was like, we pulled over, got off the highway, we were like, that could have been it.
Right.
Yeah, that could have been it.
I was on the expressway in Long Island, and I was behind the truck that had a ladder up on the rack. And this aluminum ladder comes off, and it just starts. You know, they're funny. They just don't tell you which way they're going. No, one way it looks like I'm going this way, and then another hop is like coming back over this way, and it just went right over my car. Okay, pretty good. That's all blade. Oh, that would have been just a gruesome picture. Yep. And then that screws up everybody's morning who's going to that convenience store. Yep.
Yeah, no,
like, great.
The saw blade store?
You got so many bounty
Yeah, clean up. Front door. Stump the Chumps. The Matrix, the movie trivia. Stump us. Get in the running to see Sebastian Bach. 203-882-9757. April Fool's Day.
Yay!
Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.1 PLR, 95.9 The Fox. It's the Matrix Trivia in Stump today. Stop us, get in the running for tickets to see Sebastian Bach. 203-882-9757. Andre and Derby.
Good morning.
Morning.
What is the name of Morpheus' ship?
The Nebuchadnezzar.
Yes.
Goodbye, Andre. Stephen Milford.
Good morning. Happy peace, everyone. The opening sequel.
Happy what?
Happy belated Easter.
Oh, thank you.
And to you as well.
In the opening sequel. And by the way, can I just say one thing, guys? I called him earlier. AJ, you look like that girl from Willy Wonka when you had all the sweaters on. It was hilarious.
The blueberry.
Oh, the Blueberry Girl.
Violet.
That was so weird. Violet. Yeah, there you go. Okay, here we go. In the opening sequel, what was the telephone number that was traced? That is traced?
555, obviously.
Just let everyone know that was your mom.
Maybe it wasn't. 0690.
It's something like that. 5069.
I don't dare tell you that.
You got us.
312-555-0690. You guys are close.
Damn.
Wow.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You're in the running for Sebastian Bach tickets. Andre and Derby.
I'm sorry. Who is the actor that played Tank?
Played Tank. Played Tank.
That movie was so far out there when it came out, and now it's so close to reality. It's scary.
Right.
Let's see.
Actor who played Tank.
Yeah.
Anybody? Danny Sierra?
No.
No? Really? No. Justin?
I know he was one of the Australian. They had a huge Australian cast. I know he was one of the Australian actors. Don't remember.
Okay.
It's not a ship. It's a ship.
What's the answer?
Marcus Shaw.
Marcus Shaw.
We would have never guessed that.
It almost rolled up my
Australian
tongue.
That's what I was thinking.
From the city shop, you know that.
Well, you stopped us.
Good job.
Matt in the car.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, the Matrix Trivia. 203-882-9757. Stump us, get in the running to see Sebastian Bach.
Hey, so at the beginning of the movie, Thomas Anderson sold the disc for $2,000 to somebody, and he kept it in a hollowed-out book. What was the book that he kept it in?
I love these questions.
The Matrix dummies. Building excellent adventure.
It has to be a book for dumb people. You don't want to put something smart in a book for smart people, because smart people will read it and then figure it out.
Was it a Bible?
It's something metaphysical.
Metaphysical?
Yeah.
It does have to do with metaphysics, that's for sure. But
Wow.
What the hell's metaphysics?
Yeah, see? Now I would see that thing. I'm not touching that book.
I need metaphysics with dummies.
Unless I need to prop something up.
Keep it table level.
Yeah. It's probably too thick for that.
I know it.
Like weighing something down, flatten out a piece of paper.
You know behind me knows.
All right, you got it.
No idea.
all right, the title is called Simulacra and Simulation.
Yep. But it rolls my tongue big time.
Not a book that I would read.
It's in my personal library.
Yeah, I saw you reading it. Yeah. I should know.
Picked it up at Goodwill.
I can say 3 words in that book.
All right, thank you, Matt. Anna in Wallingford.
Good morning, again.
Hello again.
What does a fox say before he is unplugged by Cypher?
Don't.
Wait. Right. I mean, I'm not.
What's the scene? What's happening?
The guy unplugs, so Cypher betrays the team. He's back on the ship. He unplugs APOC to kill him. He's trying to just sold out.
Wait, there's a ship in the Matrix?
Yeah, Nebuchadnezzar.
I guess I should have paid attention.
Morpheus' ship. Anyway, so the rat, the betrayer, tries
So does Earth exist in the Matrix?
They're on Earth.
Yeah, they're on Earth, right? But they're all humans are just like plugged in to like energize this thing, right? We're just being used as energy.
Correct.
I felt that way.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, so the guys on the ship is unplugging people, which is killing them in the Matrix. So kills APOC first, and then kills Switch second. The second one, the Switch, she says, "Not this," and then she drops dead. APOC say something just like something not as dramatic as not.
What was that to? Make it better? I don't. Just don't wait. I have no idea. All right, we're gonna go with don't.
That is wrong. It's Trinity.
Trinity.
Because he looks at Trinity. As if he knows he's about to die and says for me.
Trinity.
Hey, what can I say?
Hey, but you're you're in the running. Your board's
There we go.
That's right, Emma. Thank you. All right, 203-889-757. The Matrix City. I have to watch that movie again. Yeah. Been so long. I think they've been so long. The whole thing. Yeah. But it was so far out there, and then now it's like, close. Yeah, right. I've had days that felt like that. You're being used to energize a ship? Yep. Paul and Trumbull.
Hey guys, good morning.
Morning.
I just got out of the store and turned you on, and I heard you talking about The Matrix, one of the favorite movies of my life.
Wow.
And I apologize if this question was asked. What did Morpheus say when the Nebuchadnezzar blew up?
Oh, damn. How am I getting home? 3 more payments? That was my ride? 3 more payments. It was almost mine.
The Nebuchadnezzar didn't blow up.
2 days ago.
Well, it was exploded by a bomb. All right, he said, I dreamed a dream, but now that dream is gone.
Was that the first Matrix or one of the sequels?
That was the first Matrix.
Oh, so damn, my insurance lapse.
Yeah, I think that was pretty close.
Justin doesn't remember this part.
I don't remember the...
Yeah, I mean
towards the end, the Sentinels were tearing open the Nebuchadnezzar, but the whole thing didn't survive through the 3 movies. It never blew up.
I just can't pronounce that shit. He can't either. Paul, what is the name of the ship?
the name of the ship was the Nebuchadnezzar. That was the ship.
You said shit, right?
when the Sentinel...
I'm putting you out of your misery.
Did you, so you're off your Lynch thing?
Oh, yeah, I started with a nice bagel with everything, and then I wrapped it up with pizza.
Oh, nice. You wrapped the bagel with pizza?
No.
Oh.
No, that was breakfast.
Okay. Good, you made up for it.
Yes, I did.
Good. Chaz and AJ in the morning, 99.9 PLR, 95.9 the Fox. Thank you for listening. Thank you for calling. Thank you, Manny Sierra, for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
He's hosting for Joey Cola. Nice. At the Strut Factory Friday, Saturday night.
Yeah.
Strut Factory in Bridgeport.
Yeah.
We are linked up on the radio station like that. Final thoughts, AJ.
Yeah, 2 birthday shout-outs. One, RDB. Artie! Happy birthday, Artie. And also my buddy, Will and Joan. Will! Happy birthday, Will! So, happy birthday, guys. Have a great day today.
Ruth?
So if you wanted to do an Easter egg hunt, you're going to get to do one this weekend, or last weekend. There is one on Saturday. Misfit Mamas have their annual extravaganza April 6th, Rockville Park in Bristol. Local vendors, Easter egg hunt, food trucks, car show. More information on the Chaz Facebook page.
Manny Sierra?
Shout out to AJ for wearing all those sweaters today.
Yeah.
Setting the PLR record for most what's going on in it. And coming out of the stress factor. Thank you guys for having me on.
Absolutely. Justin?
Chaz and AJ, McDermott Chevrolet and Lexus of New Haven, level of the day.
What is, I think that, could be that I've heard some real songs.
Chaz and AJ.
Hey, AJ, I got my shed at Goodwill for $2. Does Ruth see the job cleaning it? Hi, Ruth.
Chaz and AJ.
Happy first of the month. Can somebody call Kurt Hart and tell him his disability check is in? Tell him he sucks.
Chaz and AJ.
Good day, sir.
I said good day, sir.
Chaz and AJ.
That's not me, guys. Anyway, I didn't get out of here at 8:30. What did I miss today? Long weekend. Bye, Ruth.
Chaz and AJ.
20 years ago today, I got divorced. I wasn't the fool.
Chaz and AJ.
Does AJ know why my parts smell like eggs today?
No. Hello.
Chaz and AJ.
You did not break the sweater record, jackass!
I did not.
You broke a sweat, though.
I did.
Chaz and AJ.
If you want